My Q50 is fast, but today I'm going to make it even faster. Believe it or not, the reason why my Q50 is now going to be faster is because I got a Black Friday deal, the Hotbox tuner from Z1. Here's the Hotbox tuner itself, the mounting bracket, the bolts or screws that are in the mounting bracket, and these plug-and-play wiring harnesses that plug into your boost sensors for your turbos. Got this on a Black Friday deal. Should be pretty easy to install. Can take about, I think, 5 to 10 minutes. We'll see. It doesn't really look like it's gonna take a whole lot to install or not. And simple and easy. They do say there's an extra wire for some reason. I don't know what it is exactly for, and they say you can zip tie it away. But honestly, I think it'll work out well because they already zip tied it away for me. We'll see. Instructions are linked in the description below. They say this Hotbox tuner will make your regular Q50, not the Red Sport, Q50 feel like a Red Sport when you get it installed, because it raises the PSI in each turbo by about 3 to 5 PSI approximately. And so you're making about 34 more extra wheel horsepower. If you configure it, it becomes 40 more horsepower to the crank. So for a non-Red Sport Q50, if I think this is without any mods, so you're at 340 horsepower to the crank. Plus, if you get the Z1 intakes, which I have on my car, I'll show you, they add about 15 more horsepower, so about 355 to the crank. Plus, you can factor in exhaust anywhere from 15 to 25 horsepower if you have an exhaust. So you're looking at anywhere from 370 to 380 horsepower, somewhere around there to the crank. So pretty much Red Sport. They literally said in their video that their horsepower, it's gonna feel like a Red Sport. And anytime you purchase from Z1, especially if you have an account, you're automatically entered into a giveaway. And right now they're giving away that. The first thing what you would want to do is attach this metal bracket plate to the back of the Hotbox tuner with these screws. Pretty simple task to do. Then I'm going to show you the next step. The very cool part about this is this bracket is adjustable. You can do it any side. Now the main thing is you got to remove this bolt right here, which connects the fender to this frame thing on your Q50 or Q60, and the Z is just a little bit different, but about the same concept. And you should be able to attach your Hotbox right over here, just like this. Use a 10mm socket to unscrew this bolt over here. To screw it back in, it's exactly the same way. You screw it right here, but to screw it back in, I had to use an extender and a smaller 10mm socket because the Hotbox tuner is just in the way whenever you're trying to get it to screw in. Or you might have to use a wrench. It might be easier. There you have it. So you'll screw that in. Also, as a safety precaution, make sure you disconnect your battery so that the ECU will be 100% fully asleep. Next, what you want to do is connect the 12-pin connector to the Hotbox. Next, you want to run the wiring harness from underneath this AC line down up to here. The shorter end to be on the driver's side and the longer end to be on the passenger side. And next, you want to disconnect the sensors, the sensors right over there. And I'll show you what to do next. Relatively easy to remove these sensors. All you really have to do is push on this and pull, and you remove the sensors. Same goes for the passenger side as well. This installation is very simple. You're gonna put the male side of the wiring harness on your connector from the Z1 wiring harness into the female side of what came off of this sensor over here. While the female side, you put it onto the sensor. So this is female side. I'm just showing you the passenger side of the wiring harness, but female side right here to the right, and that's male side to the left. Male side goes into the old connector, and female side goes into this sensor over here. This is how it looks like right now. You can use zip ties to secure a few things on the wiring harness. Oops, I forgot to cut off this zip tie, so I will do that. I'll cut it off. But anyways, you can see a zip tied, so it won't move anywhere, so it'll be stable and won't erode anywhere or like wear out anywhere. So I have a Z1 oil cooler. I was able to zip tie it to there. I have an engine cover, but I don't use it because of just all the modifications that I did, and it's kind of in the way. So Engine cover is a no-no for this, so I just showcase my engine like there. Subscribe to the channel, and maybe possibly I could have AMS intercoolers. But anyway, that's how you do it. Make sure nothing's touching. Put zip ties where needed so it'll be tucked away nice and neat. You don't have to do anything on the passenger side. As you can see, it's bent over just like that. And it's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna do anything anytime soon. It's all plugged in and protected. And yeah, next thing you wanna do is connect your battery back. After you finish doing the install and get putting the battery, tightening the battery terminal cable back up, you close the hood and you do a test drive. But first I want to mention, these are the Z1 intakes that I currently have on my car. Whatever I just explained to you works on the Nissan Z, Q50, and Q60, maybe just looking a little different, but exactly it's all the same. Started her up after installing a Hotbox tuner. No check engine lights. The only thing I got on is the seatbelt light because I'm not wearing one because we're parked. Airbag light, long story. Not gonna explain it. And brake light. There's something wrong with the parking brake. I fixed the parking brake, but it still illuminates. Anyway, there's no check engine light. That's the good news. And let's go ahead and start driving. Right, so right now there is no check engine light. She seems to drive normally. Whatever you guys just watched probably was me driving in stock form, not 100% sure. But I forgot to download the Hotbox app from Z1. And you could select the different driving modes like performance mode, stock mode, and valet mode. When I turned it on, it was in stock mode. So now I put it in performance mode, and let's see what happens in performance mode if I actually do feel the power. So this is also data logging. I hit the button and I'm logging data. You can see what exactly is going on. But let's put that aside and see how well it pulls. Now let's see how valet mode feels like. All right, selected. Let's go ahead and give that a try. Now, I just finished doing all these tests, and I can tell you for sure that when I put it in performance mode, because on the first part of the video that you seen, it was in stock mode, whatever I was doing. Now, the first part of the video was basically, the second part of the video was when I put it in performance mode, I instantly felt power. I was losing traction at first and second gear easily. It was breaking traction, and I was actually enjoying it and having fun. Now, when I put it in valet mode, things changed different, and I floored it. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but I floored it, and it definitely had less power than what it comes stock. So all three modes work: stock, performance, and valet mode. So if you don't want anybody to crash it or do anything crazy, just put in valet mode. I mean, you can still crash a car in valet mode, but I'm just saying it does help the valet if he's trying to do something. Hey, it doesn't have as much power as the original OEM or even performance. But I totally recommend the Hotbox tuner, especially if you're not doing anything crazy. As of right now, I don't want to do anything crazy of tune. Maybe later I will tune my car with catless downpipes and everything like that. But the Hotbox tuner, it's a plus for me. It's a 5-star rating. I definitely felt the extra power kick in. My wife was riding with me as well, and she definitely felt the difference between stock mode, valet mode, and performance mode. Not canceled. Guys, I'm Eddie B. 2006. Turn right. Drive and attempt on the 6 Series.